This guy asked, his name was Geraldo. He said, if the roles were switched, what would you be saying about Mr. Merlino? And I, and to
If
be
the
honest with
roles were switched, I would. Okay, if I was Mr. Molina, if I was still out there, he was the rat. I wouldn't be on social media.
that's my point
So
right there.
there would be no going back and forth, just like all the other bosses out there.
Well, this is what I understand. This is why I even Bobby Luisi. I know you know who Bobby Luisi was.
Yeah, I was with him.
Yeah, he told me he liked you. He says I got along good with Dominic when I did his show, and I liked Bobby too. I liked him.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And he said the same thing to me. He says nobody's going to talk to this G.I. Joey anymore. Who's going to sit down with him and talk to him seriously? Now, if you ask Michael Francis, who was actually at the time that Joe Colombo got shot, out there saying when he was preaching that there was no mafia and everything like this. Listen, he was doing something different than Joey, but really the same thing. You're not supposed to admit or say anything.
And it got him killed.
And it got him killed. And that's why I'm surprised at Joey. I'm not going tit for tat with him. I don't care. At one time I used to say, wow, this guy, he fought the government and everything. But to come on social media, look, we did what we did. I mean, it's all out there and it's exposed. But if you're going to be in that kind of life, you just don't go on social media. You don't go on the news. You don't talk to anybody. You don't say anything.
Right.
Period.
Right.
So I just wanted to bring that up to you because I saw that on the comments. Because every once in a while I look to see who's saying what or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, did you have any more you want to? Yeah.
You guys were talking about legitimate business a moment ago. I wanted to ask you, what's one lesson from the streets that applies to legitimate business that you still carry over to this day?
No matter how many times you fail, just keep on going forward. Keep on trying to be successful, and you'll become successful. Never give up.
Mm-hmm. I think you said that at one time on another couple of shows of yours as well.
No, I say that religiously.
Yeah, exactly.
How would you answer that question, Joe? Same
thing, because Dominic actually taught me that in the street. Believe it or not, because I seen a lot of. Dominic had his hands in what 10, 15, 20 different things at one time, right?
Listen, even now,
yeah.
Look, I got my packages.
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Look, like it's just even now more so. Like I just don't have enough hours in the day.
And a lot of times sometimes it would work out, sometimes they wouldn't, but he never gave up, right, Dominic? I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I saw.
No, there's a lot. Listen, I have a lot of failures. A lot of failures. But you know what? My successes outweigh my failures. My gains outweigh my losses. So, I'm just resilient. I don't care. And if I see an opportunity, I'm on it. There's so many things that are coming out that it looks like they're positive. I mean, I had one person tell me, because now I'm hitting the gym hard again.
Yeah, you look good.
And really, I'm going at it hard. So at 7:00 at night, I'm posting, hey, I just finished my aerobics. Somebody said, don't you stop? Like, don't you ever stop? Like, and no. And the only thing I do now when I go out to dinner with my wife, I put my phone on airplane mode. So otherwise, and it's ridiculous. The calls are just constantly coming.
Well, you need downtime. You need downtime.
I don't need the downtime, but I need quality time with my wife. And if I don't have that, then, they say happy life, happy wife, or happy wife, happy life.
Well, that's why they said, I was reading, so the guy says, don't ever be ashamed of how many times you have fallen. Just be proud of how many times you got back up.
Yeah. And there's so many people. Listen, all the billionaires out there today, they weren't all brought with a silver spoon in their mouth. They failed. Look at Elon Musk. He was about to go bankrupt with Tesla.
Right.
He asked Apple to join him. Apple said no. He was about to go bankrupt, and now look at him. Richest man in the world.